Tones. Give it up one more time for Tiny Tones. Well, it's been a dope night, huh? Alright, brings us to the end. Our final act. Would you make some noise for Tribe Dilemma?
Newtown, how we doing?
I heard a wolf howling. It was like a wolf howling. I didn't hear any people. Make some noise for Tribe Dilemma!
Thank you for coming out. We appreciate everyone. Let's kick this shit off. It's too long way. Let's go!
Yeah. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the Tribe Dilemma. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the Tribe Dilemma. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the Tribe Dilemma. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the Tribe Dilemma. Everybody better get on the floor. And when we turn it up, you better give me some more. We don't care if you're big or small. We'll kick in your door and make you listen to more. Everybody better get on the floor. And when we turn it up, you better give me some more. We don't care if you're big or small, cause we'll kick in your door and make you listen to more. Let's get crazy tonight and blame it on the moonlight. Forget all we've been through, sinking into what we're morphing into. Let's get crazy tonight and blame it on the moonlight. Forget all we've been through, sinking into what we're morphing into. You can see it in the iris blindness. Would you think I'm pissed? I've only had a life beat for 5 years. Somewhat of a scientist. My experiment is whether which beer will make you appear as a giant bitch. I'm trying this, I'm seeing results. Even through my metal glasses, I'll be an adult. My speech in assault, but it turned your main friend into a brain stand. Made handful of mates, I get your mate damn. The day's there for the taking, just grab it. 28 days and you're making a habit. It ain't but a game, who's able to catch you? Straight to the room with the full table and statues. Fade on the track, you label the bad news. Cause I have views they won't say on the statue. At you, thinking this way, I got a bad foot. Don't want beef with these steaks like a wagon. Let's get crazy tonight and blame it on the moonlight. Forget all we've been through, trumped up threat. Dead arms come cash when that mouth writes checks. You're in a mountain of debt, I'm in town to collect. When I'm leaving, best believe that I'm burning the brick. Check the rear view and watch it all turn into shit. Murder it is, she didn't have to write it. Flyers hit the body so well that no one will find it. Mind your step brother if you try to flex. You're a flight best. I'm like a fighter jet. Simon said something, my mind forgets. It's quite direct. No playing games with what I've said. To me, you no longer exist. Consider this your death certificate. To zip a bitch, cause nobody's listening. Nah, nobody's listening. Because you talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. All that I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. Got me like, ha, 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 ha. What were you thinking? Nah, 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 nah. You talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. All that I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. Got me like, ha, 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 ha. What were you thinking? Nah, 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 nah.
Should've known there was something was wrong. Sticking your nose
Where it doesn't belong.
This joke's going on for far too long. And like a beat on repeat, it's the same old song. But see your mind slipping. And now you started tripping, giving away the game plan to the opposition. But you were acting too smart to listen to kicking you to the curb. It's not a hard decision. From a distance, I probably draw the skies. Dripped and disgust in an instant. Why? Why would you pick this fight? Cause if you're Superman, you'll see the kryptonite. Hear the whistle as the missile dives. Your artificial prizes signals that will trigger minds. Conjure little lies in your brittle mind. The picture to the crime every single time.
You talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. All that I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. Got me like, ha, 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 ha. What were you thinking? Nah, 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 nah. You talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. All that I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. Got me like, ha, 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 ha. What were you thinking? Nah, 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 nah.
And I'm defined, let's define the synthesize with some Einstein kind of shit. We kick back with a mix, you wouldn't notice it though, just because your scope is out of focus. We on some Jet 1 and Locust type shit. Catch us running after hitting the six, but that's just another day in the ring. I keep it kicking with the lyrics I spit. It's hence why I'm never saying it twice. We ain't ever to be wise guys in hindsight. I live life when the time's right. It's suicide on the mic, whether you like it or not. This guy's full of fallen stars, some past tense, it's fast spread. We're all pawns in this game of chess. We're running Marxists, we're destined for death. As we spin on this apex, I give it everything until there's nothing left.
There's nothing left. Because you talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. All that I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. Got me like, ha, 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 ha. What were you thinking? Nah, 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 nah. You talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. All that I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. Got me like, ha, 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 ha. What were you thinking? Nah, 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 nah. Yeah.
Let's bring it in. Let's put this jumping. I want to see the people from the back. Let's move forward. Let's make this a bit of a vibe. And let's play something.
Yeah.
That feels better, bro.
You town, you know what you gotta do. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce. I'm irrelevant, benevolent, for the hell of it, a skeleton. Covered in some pigment from the melanin. They tell me sin's the admission price within this life, and I'm just gonna live and die. The motherfucking bills so high. Bills high, cause bills been burning. Making fun of all you cunts so you feel the burden. They keep thinking there's too much of this, they feel so certain. If we're depressed, we'll forget that it's really worth it. Peel the curtain, reveal the workers. We're here to rebuild what you built to burst it. You feel that? Well, you can feel the urge sing. You're the one that's killing it, we will reverse it. Through the door doesn't satiate the way a pudding should. Burning from the waist down and the way and out. I'm looking good at you. Yeah, you keep thinking your alphabet. Just keep checking and wondering like you Google an alphabet. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce.
Mining mines now is not just material and stone. Extract the wisdom from the ancestors' bones. Elders told tales of the future unknown. But if we don't change now, that's a future postponed. We're all molecules in motion, energy and sync. But if this world doesn't drink, we just need to rethink. You can't drink from the well when the water it stinks. We can't afford to even order a drink. Couple more years of this and we'll all be extinct. We're a race against the time, you better move or you're sick. We're just a market business on a Wall Street swing. Back and forth is the window that we're looking in. We're better right before it begins. Is there an end to all this? We all connected like some Siamese twins. Chance to melt for your sins. Yeah. You down, you know what you gotta do. If you're caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you're caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you're caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you're caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce. Whoever stopped to listen to these politicians, and you know they're not following the honor system. Until we get back to what we're given. Upon the prison while they preach about the cost of living. The policies in this country got the opposition. So that means both choices are the wrong decision. I've seen this episode too many times. Now focused on housing, pollution and crime. If you can't see the difference between the truth and the lies, that's what the power of the media would do to your mind. Some belong in prison, or on the next Apollo mission. At least that rocket would offer us some optimism. Fact of the matter is it's actually Saturday. And I put a brand new latch on the door. They ran through the back when the window was cracked. She gasped before they put a bat to her jaw. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce, 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 bounce. If you caught with the kangaroos, you gotta bounce. Thank you. This shit. You can tell that I'm different. I've been interested in your wild existence. My state of mind should be minding your business. I hope you retaliate. We'll go to the alleyway. Don't worry about the carry weight. The room that caused the earth to shake. Taking me for a fool was your first mistake. Some liberated words I pay. It's everywhere, but Picasso face. It won't be the second chance to believe. I'm just staring at dreams as they tear at the seams. Cause I'm up in the tower and I'm melting the beams. Flash on the camera and capture the scene. There's shadows on the walls and that hot dog lips the bear shine like 12. They carry bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit, 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 bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit. Don't be tired. Can't you ask for it? You're the one that chose to be the loose lip harlequin. Half of it is just to gather attention. The rest is to garner a part amongst the parliament. The fuck is this? No wonder your parents don't want a part of it. No wonder they're hating life. I wish they never started it. Far from it, your finger from the poles. If that's the way you think, you're best to bring it to a hole. Lickety split, you little fidgety bitch. Listen to this and tell me the way you're living is rich. Simple as piss. You don't have a choice. What's the matter, boy? Did you get your happy meal without a toy? That destroys the weak man for weeks. When you seek, then you're around pips that know what you'll eat on the menu. Didn't you read the terms and conditions? You want to be done, don't expect the person to listen. Dropping bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit, 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 bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit. Use some trackers and bars, there's more radical bars. Like the size of tax, got the impact. In your respiratory tract, raise the alarm, we back. And don't want any contracts, it's hard facts. We don't roll with the rats, you can give us that. A bunch of guineas in my backpack, got the city back. That I'm strapped with an Apple Mac. I've got a grapple and some yak with the lyrics to match. We got the local police and dispatchers. I start my piece, another line scratch. As I'm batting the hatch, a bunch of riff-raff. A tribe with a pack, unpatched, better mind and graph. You can find me under some grease stacks in a cipher with some local cats as an old timer. Yeah. Bombs, bombs, back on my bullshit, bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit, bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit, bombs, bombs. Back on my bullshit.
anticipate. When I point at you, I want you to say, I'm so high. Quite easy. Ready? Yo. Answer me this if you could, cause I'm stumped to be good. If you should, clue me in, I'll be pumped. And I think when it's done, I'ma give you a thumbs up and middle finger to give this the punch. What's the mission become? Something missing, defunct. Am I giving enough? Man, I think that it's done. It's my business, but handling this shit daily. Yo, bitch till I'm numb, sick of bringing it up. So I sing to my lungs, sting and give up and turn it into a crumb. So bring me a gun, I got something on the tip of my tongue that I need to get out, cause it's been there enough. When it's easy, it's tough to increase and become the best runners they find, and they seek in the rough. And it speaks for itself, there's a beast in your hell. Gotta reach in and clever, don't eat at yourself. It ain't easy to tell, people that piece can't be bought at a store, but you teach it as well. It's your inner self, and it's taught when you dwell amongst me, myself and I, and it's all with itself.
What I'm smoking, so I might lose my focus. I hope that they don't notice I'm so high. I'm so high. Smoking what I'm smoking, so I might lose my focus. I hope that they don't notice I'm so high. I'm so high. All I need is a single pencil, a stack of loose leaf and an instrumental, a big bag of weed and a drink's essential. I don't really understand how it affects you, cause I'm just an introvert, ahead of my thoughts with multi-syllable words. I just sit and observe, I miss my food to reserve. Those people, they just get on my nerves. That's how I came to find my friends in the herd. I capture lightning in a bottle like a science fiction novel. My work is underground like a miner for a fossil, and every piece of art is just a vision from the past. A candle for the path when we're living in the dark. We're walking in the midst of these awful lunatics, so in order to persist, mustn't fall to the abyss. Living in the darkness to go and light it up. If you're as high as us, then go and throw your lighters up. It's probably what I'm smoking, so I might lose my focus. I hope that they don't notice I'm so high. It's probably what I'm smoking.